What's up, you cunt wagons? Fucking diarrhea-filled toilets. It's not even brown diarrhea, motherfucking green, overflowing in a toilet in the back of a Taco Bell bathroom, bitches. Power levels over 900 million bazillion. About to rock this medieval in your mouth. It's funny, it talks about Daniel Fortescue defeated this guy, then he came back, now he's got to defeat him again, undead style. But they never even really tell you how he came back, really, I don't think. He's just back. Looks pretty good for a remake of like a 1997 fucking PS1 FMV. Yeah, I got it for $20 physical during Black Friday, So, yeah, like I was saying, I have a history with this game. This was, so I had this game back in the day. My dad actually really likes this game quite a bit. Well, actually, I didn't even have it. My dad had it. So this is one of the few games, this is probably one of the last games that I remember my dad, like, sitting down and actually beating. So, like, he still talks about this game to this day. He was pretty thrilled about hearing they were remaking it. He's not going to play it, though. He's long retired from the video games and shit. They're just too complex for him anymore and shit. But, you know, I was telling him about it. I got it on Black Friday and shit, so I have a fondness for this game. Let's turn down the music volume a little bit. And I remember I was watching my dad play through this whole game. He beat it. I mean, it's pretty annoying. There's a lot of annoying things in this game that I'm surprised he was even able to put up with. What does that say? Go FPS lock? Oh, 30 FPS lock. I'm sitting way too far away from the screen. Go FPS lock! So let's go to the button layout. Modern controls. So jump, primary attack looks good. What's the classic look like? Oh my god, dude, no wonder. Jump is O. Attack is X. I'm good. No. Let's go modern. It's 2019. I also feel like Medieval 2 wasn't as good as Medieval 1 also. I remember not liking Medieval 2. As a matter of fact, my dad bought it back in the day and he did not even beat that one. So there was something with Medieval 2 that just kind of rubbed everybody the wrong way. I remember the setting I didn't really like. It was like in London or something. It was like Jack the Ripper or some stupid shit. I just don't like that setting. I like this medieval castles and sorcery setting of this one a lot more. Yeah, he dies in the first charge of the first battle, dude. I remember that. That's cool. I think a lot of people were saying this is a game best left to your memories, because it wasn't getting the best reviews. I think it's got like a 67% or something the last time I checked. Sometimes things are best left in your memories. That first BJ you got, the first fucking sucky you got, it might not have been as good as you remember it, but you remember it to be pretty fucking awesome. When in fact, she was fucking taking chunks out with her teeth. Dude, she had braces. Your pubes were getting all caught up in them bitches. Okay, she had like fucking, she was cross-eyed and shit, but you don't remember that, dude. You just remember getting that D sucked. That's what this game is. Get your dick sucked by a cross-eyed fat bitch. Yeah, it didn't matter what she looked like back then. You gotta get that D sucked, dude. You were a hero. You're a man in the middle of all these boys when you're telling your friends about the D suckings. Yeah, this combat's gonna be jank. I can already fucking feel it. We're gonna really know when we get into some battles here how jank this is. Don't listen to the reviews. Yeah, I don't know what people really expected out of this. This is pretty much what I expected. It looks pretty good, especially on my TV. I mean, I fucking was messing with the settings on my TV last night and made them look fucking dope. Yeah, dude, it's like you hit stuff in this game. It's hard not to get hit yourself. I remember that was a problem in the original too. You can unlock the PS1 version in this? You're shitting me. You just made it a whole lot fucking better, dude. My dick is rock hard even thinking about that. That's cool. Is this saying L? Hold on, I'm gonna get closer to the screen. Yeah, L2. That's so fucking small, dude. Like I'm sitting further away from my TV now than I did at my other places, so. Dude, look how small the number is on the throwing daggers. Like, what am I supposed to get my electron fucking microscope out to even see that? Look how small that is, dude. Feels like I'm sitting on the moon reading that. Why do fucking modern games have to do that? They have to make everything so fucking tiny. It's ridiculous. So there's no way to block? You just have to kill them before they kill you? Or is it... Hold on, let me look at the controls. Swap target. Oh, blocks R1. Okay, you can block. Cool. Okay. I don't think my dad ever blocked in this game, dude. That's probably another reason why he fucking made this game way harder than it needed to be. I'm pretty impressed with this. This actually is pretty cool. Oh, I remember the stained glass demon, dude. My dad must have taken like 4 years to beat that fucking boss. I used to like he used to get so annoyed with me because I'd be like, "Come on, Dad, hurry up, fuck!" He would be on parts for fucking ever because he was never very good at games, but you know, he tried and shit. I think one of the last games he ever played was what was it? Medal of Honor Frontline and shit, and then he just couldn't do it. He just gave up altogether. He got so frustrated and just never played games after that, pretty much. Yeah, there's like no real lock on. It's more of a just... I think this came out before Zelda Ocarina of Time, didn't it? So long ago. Quit making me feel old, man. Ain't that long ago, fuck. Yeah, age really don't mean anything if you really think about it. I mean, you could die tomorrow. It doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, one of these guys I went to school with at fucking CTC, man, he just recently died. Pretty mysteriously, actually. All I really learned from people is that he hit his head and bled out. I knew he had this bleeding problem, and he would bleed really easily, and it was hard to stop bleeding or whatever, because I guess he hit his head doing something, just bled out. And I didn't even learn about it until I saw it on somebody's Facebook and shit. People were talking about it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Because I had just talked to the guy. He was one of the few people that I really hung out with after I graduated and shit. And he just fucking died out of the blue. He was younger than me. So you just never know, dude. People just die out of the fucking blue. Ani's fucking cousin just died in his sleep at age 32. Christmas can be a wallet raper. Hope this helps. Thanks, dude. Yeah, my wife wants a fucking wedding band because I never gave her a wedding band when we got married. I gave her an engagement ring, but I didn't give her a wedding band because we were getting ready to, we had a bunch of stuff we had to do at that point. We were moving into an apartment at that time and everything else. So she wants a wedding band. I'm like, babe, out of all the things, I was like, why do you gotta have jewelry? I don't understand the jewelry thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do anything with it. I guess girls just have this thing with jewelry that I just don't get it. I don't wear jewelry. I never wore jewelry. I don't understand the concept of it. I don't care. Like, jewelry just means less than nothing to me, dude. Like, I could get like a 40-pound fucking diamond, just a giant hulking fucking thing. Somebody could give it to me, I wouldn't give a rat's ass about it, dude. I would sell it. I would immediately sell it and get whatever fucking money I could get out of it, and then buy something cool. People are like the cost of a fucking car, dude. They're spending on jewelry. You can't even do nothing with it. Man, I forgot how fucking horrible this part was. Yeah, my dad took like 4 years to beat this part, dude. I think he's still working on this part, as a matter of fact. I'd be screaming at him as a little kid, dude. He'd get so upset with me. He's like, shut up, I can do it! I was like, no, you can't, Dad. I'm not even a kid anymore. Okay, I've grown up and moved out of the house. I'm like calling him and shit, like, at 32 years old. Did you beat that boulder part yet, Dad? No, I'm working on it. Shut up. I don't need your help. He would really get upset when I would take the controller and beat the part myself, like, first try and shit, dude. He would just, like, storm out of the room. He hated it. It's like, well, it needed to be beat. I was sick of watching the same part. My Civic's an 09, which is honestly one of my favorite designs of the Civic. Yeah, BMWs are way overpriced for what you get. I mean, they're nice looking cars, don't get me wrong. I think BMWs are super sexy. I've always liked the look of them. Did I ever tell you guys that story of that BMW I was going to buy? I can repeat it for those that haven't heard it. But it was just one of the craziest experiences of my life. And I tell people the story and they still can't fucking believe that it even happened. Okay, so here's what happened. So I was going to buy a 1988 BMW. It was like a convertible top. It was fucking awesome, dude. It was a manual. It had sort of high miles, but it was cheap. It was going to be like $1,500, okay? So I'm going to buy this fucking car, and I go and, you know, this guy brings it up to me. He wanted me to look at it. I was like, okay, bring it up. I met him on Craigslist. He brings it up for me to drive it. It's fucking dope, and I love it. And I'm like, okay, dude, I'll buy it. You know what I mean? And I was ready to buy it right there. And he's like, all right, well, I got to do a few more things to it. I've already got the parts. I'll go ahead and put them on for you, blah, blah, blah. Looking back on it, I should have just bought it right then and there. But he's like, all right, well, I'll do this, and I'll bring it back to you in a couple weeks. Well, a couple weeks come and go, and I don't hear from this guy. And I text him every now and then, and he's like, oh, yeah, still getting it ready. Sorry, blah, blah, blah. Well, out of the blue, he texts me, and keep in mind that I'm holding out. I don't have a car at this point. So I have no car. And I can't go nowhere, I can't do nothing. And so he finally texts me, he's like, all right, the car's done, I'm going to bring it up to you. And I was like, all right, dude. And I was like, text me when you're close, I'll come out and meet you out in the driveway. Well, he texts me, he's like, all right, I'm coming, dude, I'm almost there. And I go out in the driveway, and I see him, he starts to pull up. And just as he starts to pull into my driveway, this woman fucking comes out from nowhere behind him, going like fucking 60 miles an hour, and just smashes into the back of the BMW right fucking in front of me, dude. Destroying the car that I've spent a month and a half trying to fucking buy. I got the money in my fucking hands. I literally got it in my hands. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, I am losing it. The guy is sitting in the car. The guy's fine in the car. He's shaking his head in disbelief. Cannot fucking believe it. And the car is just completely total, dude. My mom and my dad come running out the fucking house. You know, I felt bad. I was so stunned. The first thing I should have done was run up to the guy to see if he was okay. But I was so stunned, I couldn't even move. I was like, what the fuck? Did that just really happen? And so my mom runs out to the guy, fucking, you know, make sure he's okay. He just fucking tells me, he's like, dude, I can't even believe that just fucking happened. The woman's like fucking cussing out the kid. I was like in the back seat trying to blame the kid that, you know, distracted her and everything. It was surreal, dude. It was like almost like it was set up or something. It was just, I've never seen anything like it. And then like a fucking week later, 2 weeks later, the guy's like texting me saying like she's trying to say that it was his fault, that he pulled out in front of her from our driveway or something. And I had to talk to this like insurance adjuster and this lawyer and shit to tell him like, no, he was bringing the car to me. I was going to buy the car. And he is going to pull into my driveway, and this fucking crazy bitch fucking smashes the car. It was completely total, dude. So my one and only chance to ever get a BMW was just completely destroyed in front of my fucking face. And then she tries to fight it because, you know, she didn't want to have to take any kind of fucking responsibility for it because he's a stupid cunt. But I texted him, I talked to him a little while after that, and he said that she did end up getting the blame for it, so... Yeah, that's what you gotta watch out for, guys. I recommend everybody in here to get a dash cam. I'm gonna be getting a dash cam pretty soon. You know, depending on what the wreck is, if there's no witnesses or anything, it's your word against theirs. So, I recommend getting a dash cam. I'm gonna be definitely getting one pretty soon. I might actually go tomorrow and get a dash cam. Fuck it. Tranidator 476 is trying to kill you with his connections. Tranidator, yeah, dude. Old Tranidator. And that is a true story, dude. That Tranidator 576. People know who I'm talking about, but he dated a tranny and put this big story about it on fucking FDU and shit. So yeah, she had a penis, but I was gonna give it a chance, and then the trans person ends up turning him down. It wasn't even the other way around. So he got dumped by the trans person. It's funny as shit. And then he wants to talk shit about me. What a dumbass. Oh, I can get another weapon. Man, this game's a lot more fun than I really was expecting. I'm really enjoying this. I'm not seeing where the 60% like Metacritic or whatever is coming into play here. You condescending ass gargoyle motherfucker, fuck you. You're just a head on a wall, dude. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Put my fucking skeleton dick in your mouth. You gonna do nothing about it. Biatch. It's crazy I remember how to do that, dude. This game, it's one of those games is like riding a bike, man. You just never forget it. Dude, I like Castlevania 64, man. I might be in the minority with that, but people want to shit all over that game, and I'm just like, it's not that bad, man. Like, I've played games that were much, much fucking worse than that. Especially on the N64. I mean, sure, it's not a masterpiece, and it's not, sure shit ain't fucking Symphony of the Night, but I didn't think it was that bad. But you know, the weird thing about Castlevania 64 is my copy, for some reason, would freeze on the last boss. So I could never beat that game because my copy would freeze on the last boss. Like when you got to the giant version of Dracula, when he'd start coming out of the air or whatever, it would freeze every time. I don't know what was wrong with that cartridge. There was like a bad print of the cartridge or something. It was weird. I could never beat the game. And I did it like 4 or 5 times. I would beat the first version of Dracula, and then it would get to a second form, and it would freeze. Yo, yours did that too? Yeah, dude. I don't know what the fuck was up with that shit. Could never beat it. Man, my cat is just completely destroying my brand new couch, dude. I love this cat, so I mean, it's not, you know, I like the cat more than the couch, but. Alright, homies, I'm probably gonna call it. I gotta go get Ani here pretty soon. And I gotta go probably take a half an hour dump before I do that. So. Alright, guys, peace out. Peace.